Over the course of my stay, the focus for the VJs is towards narrative-driven reportage, essentially one of the half a dozen must-haves I feel video journalists should be equipped with, from the basic stand-up talking to the camera to producing more lengthier pieces. It is very difficult not to be seduced by all this amazing and stunning imagery around you. But one thing you do notice when you're driving around is how close together two contrasting images, two contrasting buildings can be. On the one hand, one that's sort of signification or signifying the kind of new Beirut glass buildings, steel, and then next to it sort of sandy brown buildings, some really dating it way back, some having pockmarks on them. Pockmarks, the scars of past wars. The imposing Holiday Inn stands as a reminding monument of that past. And across the city, several art exhibitions and galleries, such as this one at the French Embassy, capture the mood of then. Art and the creative arts, I learn, continue to play an integral part in rejuvenating the city.
Can we do it a little bit later?
Unfortunately, I never got to speak to him. I'm heading back to An-Nahar. Presentation to newspaper staff about video journalism, which can often be misunderstood as replacement for the written word. Beirut has as many TV stations catering for varied taste, which might easily prompt a question such as why a newspaper should be producing videos in the first place.
We're doing this video on traditional and new, and we're basing it on our newspaper. How journalists don't know anything about our web TV, but they also, and if they do, they're not excited about it. And we're trying to show them that what we're trying to do is not taking their place. We respect their work and appreciate it and admire it. What we're trying to do is something different, something new, and something that's related to a younger generation.
وكل هالقصص جديدة عم تمرق من حدنا وما نعمل شيء. بعرفكم على مستر ديفيد دونكلي كمان وبترك له كمان. ديفيد, it's your call.
In the UK, regional newspapers now are video journalists. We've trained over 400 journalists.
عم نجرب نقول لكم إنه يوما ما رح يستعملوا الكاميرا الفيديو مشان تنقلوا الخبر.
One of the most important ones has been the Financial Times. Now, so there is an incentive for them doing that, and they have done their newspaper and their digital in such a way that the two talk to each other. So whatever the newspaper does, it tells the digital team, and there's a link there that says go see. The digital team will do an interview. An hour and a half later, we finish. Joanna wants a one-on-one interview, while Carl shows me around the floors of the newsroom, in particular the office of Samir Kassir, left untouched since he too was killed in 2005 by a car bomb. In the corner, I find one journalist hard at work on an interview from a UN official, and the conversation that ensues shows a simple enough win working with a camera.
Last time to the text because I like to be accurate.
Okay.
The UN representative in Lebanon, Michael.
Okay. Wow, that's a big interview.
Yeah, it's a long one as well because they're issuing soon a report on 1701.
Okay.
So we had a very detailed interview. I'm making sure that there are no mistakes.
Fabulous. What if you went with one of those next time?
For the whole thing, it lasted like half an hour. I don't know if
but
they take things that are so long.
Oh, they do. They're 45. But what if you went with there's a smaller one where you just put it on a tripod? So when you come back, you actually put it on. You can transcribe it, and then even you can just put the video out as well.
Yeah, I would love to do this. I often do these interviews, so it could be interesting.
Yeah,
if they are interested, I would love to do this. But no one ever suggested it to me.
Pay me. I just found yourself another video. No, it's not. You don't have to learn all the intricacies. All we teach basic. FT does it. Everyone just basic. So when you go, instead of the,
I can do both actually.
You can do both, absolutely, and it's brilliant because then you have this. Then you come back. You can look at the nuances as they're answering your question. You can just see whether I'm not sure, and you think, and then you can write that in as part of the interview as well. So that'd be good. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're...
Even if it's in a foreign language, we can do this on our website.
Absolutely.
Even in English or in French, because it's often in English or in French.
Yeah, yeah, but I think it depends on... I mean, I think this works for me as backup, even when I'm doing magazine interviews. Towards the end of my visit, I've noticed the VJ's taken a leap into voice reportage with more on-screen features. It's a good step into what they're less familiar with, and they're making headway. No one ever said VJism was that easy, and 3 days is a stretch, particularly when they had to juggle me around other fixed commitments. So they'll make mistakes, and if you're a specialist, you'll pick holes. But they're experimenting, and each time refining their craft. Doing it publicly means there are pros and cons. But they're a good lot, and I hope they begin to eke out the other Beirut or Lebanon rarely heard about. Meanwhile, Carl has taken a good shine to becoming a VJ himself, and Wadir sums up why he believes video journalism is the future at An-Nahar.
I love doing video journalism.
What do you like about it?
I like the motivation of it's fast, and you have all the sides of suspense and interview and discover new places, meet people, different people.
People who were afraid now of taking the pencil and the paper from their hands are now afraid of taking the keyboard and the screen from their hands. So why not in the future maybe they'll be afraid of taking their camcorders out of their hands. But they're still the same people. We're not laying off people. We're not telling them, yeah, you're no use of us for us now. Go home. Go, I don't know, do something else.